Hey y'all.
What's up?
So, as we said, we're here to do our very first hashtag, the parent corner. So, we got a lot of great responses on Facebook. And so our first topic is potty training. Yay. Um, Excuse me, y'all. I'm cold. I gotta excuse the hat because my hair look crazy under here. So, potty training. This was a very popular topic. So, Diamond Jones, my best friend, because she won't let me live without calling her my best friend. She really needs help with this subject, and a lot of other people too. So I'm gonna put all her where you can follow her and stuff, like right here. So potty training. You want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
I just want to say shouts out to y'all who wrote and gave us the topic. We appreciate it very much. And yeah, let's get into it.
All right. So potty training. I hate it. I really do. But it's something that we got to do. Now, my first tip would be start introducing it to your children early. Like what we did was, as soon as our children turned 1, although we knew that they wouldn't be potty trained, at least like once a month, we would still let them walk around naked, or just sit them on the potty or something, just so they can be familiar with what the potty is. And we didn't expect anything out of it, but just so they would know, okay, well, when it was time to start really actively potty training, okay, this is not a new thing, this is not a foreign object. I understand, like, I don't completely understand what this is, but I've seen it before. You want to add anything to that?
You're doing great.
So, yeah, that would be my first tip, is to introduce it early. Right now we're in the middle of potty training Layla, who just turned 2. And like I said, we, with all of our children, except for Harmony, because Harmony, she got a potty for Christmas. Well, I guess second Christmas, she was 1. We got her a potty chair, and once we showed her what to do with it, she was on it. Like, it didn't take any potty training for her. But like everybody else, we introduced it at an early stage. Once or twice a month. Here you go, sit on this, let's try this out. And sometimes they'll pee in it by coincidence or whatever. And it was cute. Yay, now you see, and then sometimes they would just sit there and cry, which is totally normal. And, because.
And most of the times you're going to be cleaning pee out of your carpet and poop off the floor.
Mm-hmm.
It gets very frustrating, but parents getting frustrated with that is normal.
Yes, it's very normal.
But, however, you do not quit.
Yes.
I always tell people, you outlast your children. Don't let your children outlast you.
Yes.
Okay.
Because potty training will drive a parent crazy. That was the second thing I was going to say. Have patience. I guess that should have been the first thing, but I guess since I forgot, be patient. You have to have patience, because potty training is so hard to do. And honestly, I would say it gets better with each child, but that's a lie. Some kids are really easy to potty train, some are really hard to potty train.
Mm-hmm.
It don't matter if it's your first, second, third, fourth, fifth, it just depends on the child. And so you have to have patience with it, and you have to know, well, I guess this goes into number 3. Know your child. Know, like, the things that they like, the things that, ways that, be creative and find ways that you know will help them learn. Like, just like they learn, like when you're in the bathtub, you have to stand up to get washed up. Go ahead.
Thank you, teacher.
I mean, you could have jumped in at any time.
Then I'd have been rude.
Go ahead.
Trying to stun on me, y'all.
No, I'm not.
Anyway, all that is true, and see, I lost my train of thought messing with you. Yeah, find out what they like. Now, if you don't, okay, kids like to touch on things, right? So, if you give them something to be occupied while they sitting on the pot, that usually helps, because they forget the fact that, you know, they on the pot and that they hate being on the potty. Just expect a dirty house. I mean, okay, like for instance, Layla, you know, when she was using a little pot, she always wanted a roll of toilet tissue to feel like a big person, and that's okay. Everybody was different. Heaven, you had to bribe her with a snack. You know, Jeremiah, nothing really helped for Jeremiah.
It took us a long time to potty train Jeremiah.
Yeah, a long time. But one thing I learned that was good for him was, it's gonna sound bad, but we didn't do it like indecent exposure. We like took him to a backyard or something, peeing outside.
Oh yes,
he enjoyed.
I forgot about that.
Outside.
Yes, if you have a boy, and I got this tip from one of my parents. No, from a parent that when I used to work at a daycare. No, I got this from a parent that I used to work at a daycare, who was Jeremiah's best friend at that time. Shout out to you, Angela. Hey, girl. She told me that the way that she potty trained her son was to let him pee outside. And I was like, at first I was like, that's crazy. Like, but you know, I never had a boy, and that was her second boy. So she was like, just try it out. So we were at the park, right? I believe we were at the park one day. Where were we?
We was at home, and the bathroom was occupied, so I took him outside.
I remember him peeing at the park one time, though. But not like out in the park, like in the wooded area. But yeah, if you have a boy, try letting them pee outside, like in your backyard or something. It might sound crazy, but I promise you, it works. It's so weird, but it works. But you go ahead. I'm sorry. You done? Tip is let them walk around the house naked. Yes, it gets messy, but like put like some puppy pads down or something.
See, if you're not comfortable with that, cool, because I'm not all the way comfortable with that. Because the simple fact is, you know, my kids just like to pee all over the place for some reason. Haven't had it bad, like being naked. She felt like she was the freest person in the world, and so she would run up to me and stand right over my feet and pee on my feet.
But that's how she learned. That's how she learned what the feeling of having to pee, was. But like,
on my feet though.
Even if you don't want your child to walk around naked, try underwear. Try letting them get the feel of underwear, because pull-ups still feel like a diaper, And like right now, Layla, she's in pull-ups, but she doesn't like it. Like in the middle of the night, she literally takes off her pull-up and throws it over her bed. But
That's
but
what we deal with.
yes, that's what we deal with. But like try letting them walk around naked, or try underwear.
You got a boy, and he see his dad wearing boxers or something like
That's
that.
what I was trying to say.
Buy him some boxers, some boxer briefs, to make him feel like, you know, he growing up.
Mm-hmm.
He's a big boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just like with the ladies' underwear situation. Yeah, buy your daughters that, to make her feel like, hey, I'm soon I'm gonna be big like mama.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm growing up.
And if your child has like older siblings, or even like the parent, like this might sound weird, but let them see their older siblings, or your parent, or you as a parent,
same gender,
yes, use the bathroom, because sometimes kids get inspired by that. Like that's what like with Heaven, when she saw Harmony using the bathroom, she automatically wanted to do it. And with Harmony, she saw my little sister. She didn't actually like see her using the bathroom, but she saw that she would go into the bathroom, and so she would ask questions like, "What's she doing in there?" She's using the potty like a big girl. Oh, okay. Well, I want to do it, because she still looks up to my little sister. Another tip I would say is inspire them somehow. Like give them what we did with Heaven. We bought. Sorry, excuse me. We bought a big bag of M&Ms, and we told her, if you pee, you get 1 M&M. If you poop, you get 2 M&Ms. And then with the big kids, we told them too, like, okay, if y'all can encourage her to pee, everybody gets an M&M. If y'all, if y'all are encouraging her and she poops, everybody gets 2 M&Ms. So that got everybody in the house involved, and everybody on the same page. Okay, they're like, okay, now we want something. We get benefit with this too, so let's help her out. So if not even like candy, like stickers or whatever your child likes, if it's like a couple minutes, music, couple minutes on the iPad or a tablet or whatever. Just
one thing we do with Layla now, because all the children are music heads. So with Layla, she like songs. She like when her mommy make up songs for her. So now we sing a song, and after she uses a potty, she just do this weird little touchdown dance, I guess. But it works so much that even the fact that even if she don't gotta use a bathroom, she'd be like, I peed in a pot just to hear it, because it makes them feel better about the situation. So, and how much they growing up. So I would try to take interest, not like snacks, and also they other interests, and use that to your advantage.
And there like other things, like if you use the bathroom, we'll go get you like a new book, like make it fun and educational. Like there are ways that you can do it without like, or here's one, because I know sometimes children like well, not sometimes, a lot of children like bedtime stories. So if you use the bathroom today, or if you use the bathroom 3 times today, you get an extra bedtime story, because kids like to stay up anyway. So or you get to bring an extra toy in the tub tonight at bath time, like things like that, just to encourage them, and they have something to look forward, because kids don't like to sit down. Kids don't like to sit down, and so when they have something that to look forward to, they're like, oh, okay, now that I know that I'm gonna get something out of this, let me try my hardest.
Now, here comes the discipline part about potty training. Parents, if you are a stay-at-home parent, or whenever y'all get home, with your child, make them sit on the pot. Make them sit on the pot, so they can get the feel, and to let them know that being potty trained is not an option. It's mandatory. They need that. They need that. Sometimes they're gonna need that. Yo, I said sit down.
Yeah. See, and it's also good to sit them on the potty for a designated time. Okay, you sit on the potty for 30 minutes, and then you can get up, you can walk around for 30 minutes, and then you're going to have to come back and sit down. Like, things like that. Because they have to know that this is where you use the bathroom. Like, Layla, she will sit on the potty, and then she'll get up and go find a room and go pee on the floor. And so what we had to do is we had to extend her time. Okay, well, since it's like, since we see, okay, well, 30 minutes is not enough time. Okay, so now she's going to sit on the potty for 45 minutes. At 45 minutes, okay, she peed in the potty. Okay, now you get to stay up a little extra, because now we know that your bladder is empty. Oh, and that brings me to another point. Give them fluids. Drink.
Trick them.
Yes, because that will, that'll help them pee, and that'll get that bladder full, and that way they'll get that feeling of having to pee.
And give them fruit too. So that fiber and that, that poop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, give them, a lot to drink. Even if they're sitting on the potty, just hand them the sippy cup. Like, okay, here, and that's a good way. That's a good way to make it seem like a reward. Okay, not just sitting on the potty like a big girl, like a big boy. Here's your cup. You get an extra cup of juice or water, and so they think it's a reward, but really you're encouraging them to use the potty. There's some good stuff. So I believe that's it.
She's still getting potty trained. I didn't know this until we got married.
I will punch you in the throat. But yeah, so I believe that's it. If I think of anything else, I will leave it in the description box or in the comments. If you have any questions, feel free to comment or inbox me on Facebook or Snapchat me, direct DM me on Instagram, like whatever. I'm an open book if you ever have any questions.
Anytime.
And if it's working for you, if our tips are working, shoot, let me know that too. So and share the video so other parents can get this info. But thank y'all so much for watching. Again, don't forget to follow Diamond, my best friend, and
Is there a name?
Oh, Diamond Jones, Mrs. Jones. So
Got a thing on it. Okay. Plan.
So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoy